Hi, Kim. You're the first one here. How are you, Kim? As you can see, guys, Kim, we are coloring today from the Color in Heaven 2020 calendar. This picture is from Hannah Lynn. This is an exclusive picture. I'm good. I let everybody know on Facebook that I was live. Had a little problem. I didn't want to stream. I tried like 5-10 minutes ago, and I was trying to stream and it wouldn't let me. So then I checked on my mailman to see if there was anything new before I streamed. So I was really kind of disappointed. I didn't get anything except bills, of course. What else is new? Just taking a sip of my pumpkin spice latte. Delicious, by the way. I did get some new stuff. So one of the first things I got was this neat little pen holder to hold all my pens and stuff like that. Just gonna put it like this, so you put it like that. You see how it works. That's all my new books over there in that white bin. All my new comic books are in there. All the ones that I've bought. So I'm still organizing it. So I came up with a pen holder. It doesn't hold markers, but it holds fine liners, gel pens, water brushes if they're thin enough to be held. Like these are the Marabous, so they're able to hold that. No, I got it primarily to see if it would hold markers. It only holds markers if they're really, really thin and skinny. That was what I wanted it for, but you know, not everything can do it. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have today. And the art is by Jill Klein. We got a Sketchbox, ladies and gentlemen. I already have seen what's in this box. And let me tell you something. I do not know how to use the contents of what's in this box. Because it's really funny what is in this box. So we open it up. We get all green stuff. Ooh, paper. We got watercolor tuck paper. This is really nice paper. I like the thing in there. So then we get a card. What's in it? This is more art. This is by Erin McNamis. A nice little water brush, a Tombow water brush. I love these little water brushes. I think I got Holbein gouache. I got gouache. I'm going to have to learn how to use gouache. Where's my little sticky? More gouache. I didn't get a sticky. I like getting the stickers. Hi, Robin. They are neat little pens things. I like them because I have so many pens. So what did we get here? Prussian blue, yellow ochre, burnt sienna. I have no idea how to use gouache. I've never had gouache. Ivory black and leaf green. So I guess this is $6.99. This is the watercolor postcard paper. So some of you may have seen this. Does not hold markers, Kim. So we got the gouache, which is $6 each. So we got 5 of them. So that would be about $30. This is $8. The extra fine gouache bottle. It comes from Royal Thailand. These are Holbeins. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with gouache. I've never owned gouache before. I need to watch a video on how to apply that. So that's $30. This is $38. $45. So this is $56, guys. Right here, this whole thing is $56. And the box cost me about $40 with tax and shipping. So that's what I paid for my I have never had gouache before. I need white. I'm going to end up having to buy a white gouache. because I like to use whites because you could use white as a blending color. I've never had gouache before, so that is new. That is new to me. So then, Grace, because Grace needed stuff, I got my new color pencil magazine in. So I get this every month. I pay about $6 or $7 a month for this. So, but it's nice because it gives you some tips and stuff. Like sometimes I'll keep the magazines and I'll just when I'm done with the magazines, if there's something that I like in the magazine or a little tutorial in it, I'll keep the tutorial and put it in my. I'm making a tutorial thing for myself in my binder, so I cut it out. The pages that are the tutorials that will help me learn things and techniques like that. That's okay to lurk. Sometimes I watch people's streams when I'm supposed to be working, so we don't tell people that. So we keep that. And then I ordered some more stuff because I ran out of a lot of my Winsor and Newton marker books. I ran out of one of my Copic markers. Ran out of ink while I was working in the Jade Summer book, and I didn't have a refill. So this is the Coral Sea. So then I had these are colors I got. Dusky pink, which is a good skin tone. Rose pink. Bright green. These are colors that I'm totally out of. Pumpkin, which is a new color in the Winsor and Newton markers. I love Winsor and Newton, so these are not refillable. So every time I run out of ink, I have to buy more of these. And then I bought the purple, the orchid. So these are really good colors. So yes, thumbs up. That helps me with the views. Yes, thumbs up. So today we're coloring this Hannah Lynn picture from the 2020 calendar. This is the November calendar. You can buy this at Anthem Publishing. This image in particular is exclusive to the calendar. So you buy this at Anthem Publishing. So we will start with the green trees. I like green. So yes, we are working with pencils today. Make my leaves orange. So we are to do that. I can move the camera in closer if you guys want me to move it in closer. I can do that. So keep that in mind. I can do it. That's not the right color. You guys will learn what I'm doing because I'm doing them in lighter colors and lighter shades. This is yellow green. It is a Pablo color. I love Pablos because they have such great things. And the paper in this book, this is the first picture that I'm coloring from this calendar. Nice and sharp. So I did not put links down because I was busy with my mailman and telling him, please, whatever you do, when you give me the Color in Heaven magazines, do not bend them. And he goes, sorry. Because they tend to bend the books whenever they put them in my mailbox. And I'm like, please don't bend them. That's okay. We all have things to do in real lives. I'm using a light color first. I'm going to do a darker color. And yes, because I'm a harder press, I always have to have something underneath my pages when I color. That's okay. Maybe Kim can do links today. Kim, can you do links? If there's someone who can do links and isn't a mod, let me know and I'll add you as a mod. Is there anybody in the room who wants to be a mod and can't needs to do a mod, who wants to be a mod and can do links because they're at their thing? I normally would have left links before I did this, but I had a lot of other things going on. Me too. Nika, can you do links? And I'll make you a mod if you're on there. Candy, who else is here that is on the computer and can do links if they need to do links? So, because if you can do links, I can make you a mod. Polly's. Okay, that's okay. Then I'll just leave links below when I'm done. Hi, Michelle. Were you just streaming a little while ago? This image is from the Color in Heaven 2020 calendar. And this is light chrome yellow. Light chrome yellow, and this is the poly. Did you get any goodies at Walmart? Hi, Rosemary. Hello, everybody coming into the stream. And to all those lurking. Yes, links if they come up. People need the link for the Color in Heaven. I just didn't get a chance to put in the link for the Color in Heaven. And I think right now there's a sale on certain issues. Back issues if there's certain issues you want, but some stuff is already sold out. So far the color is Spring Green in Pablo's, Light Chrome Yellow in Polychromos, Thank you, Robin. Prisma. Spanish orange. This is Spanish orange, but I got to put it in this. This is the swordfish sharpener. It's like my favorite sharpener ever. It's well worth the money. Spend the like money on it and you won't be disappointed. I love the sharpener, and I want to thank Sammy of Color and Chat with Sammy, because without her I would not have gotten as sharp points as I would not have done without this. So this is Spanish orange, and this is PC 1003. Yes, it is a Christmas issue. Who's in it? Because I haven't gotten my copy yet. So this is who I definitely know is in it. If you watch who's got in it? I think Kate got it. I think who's on it? Charles Santor, Micah Jelena, and I forget who the other people are, but Kate has. Yeah, it's a Christmas issue. Thank you, Robin. You see, Robin's right on with our links. Guys, if we don't finish this picture today, this picture will probably be about. If he can't comment, then somebody blocked him for a reason. And I can't unblock him I can't unblock them right now, Michelle, because it's a process to unblock someone. So I told Darkheart, I'm sorry if he got blocked. It wasn't me. It was probably one of my mods that blocked him at some point, or her. Oh my God, that's terrible. I didn't know. What did he do that required him to be bullied? Like, I don't like when people bully other people. I don't allow it in my chat. That should not be allowed in anybody's chat. You know, I get a lot of I don't even want to bring it up, but I get a lot of nasty messages. And you know what? I just have to remind myself, you know, and I was told this by my mother and my grandmother a long time ago. Haters are going to hate. All you can do is be you. Not everybody's going to like you. See, I don't get why people have to make it to go that far. I don't understand that. But I don't want to talk about that. Tell Darkheart I'm very sorry about all the horrible, terrible things that have happened to him. He doesn't deserve that. So that's all you can do is ignore the negative. You have to focus on the positive. But in Darkheart's case, it's a little different when they start attacking your family members. Hello, Vapor Maintenance. You're never going to have 100% of people like you. Yeah, just tell them start another account, but this time use a different name. and have a different email address. I think it's different when it's smaller as opposed to having a bigger channel. Because when you're smaller, you get less hate. But when you start to grow, it changes. I think the more recognized you are, the harder it is. I love whips. I have so many whips, different books. So for me, that's not a problem. You're never going to get 100% of people liking what you do. You're going to get people who love what you do, and you're going to get people who hate what you do. And then there's some people who, no matter what you do, they're never going to like you. I had a troll one time, and you all know this, because some of you were there when this happened. I had a troll one day following me from stream to stream, and this person would not leave me alone. No matter whose stream I was in. See, I'm not OCD as much as I used to be. I've already put 2 comic book boxes away, so I am a little obsessive compulsive about that. But very shortly, when this is all done, when the comic books are done and I find the missing comic books, I'm going to go through some of my collection and get some of the books slabbed. Now, some of you are going, what is slabbed? Slab basically. So when I'm done with going through the collection and finding those missing books, because there's so many missing, comic books missing. So I'm going to go through the collection and start getting some of them slabbed next year. Not all of them, but just the big important ones. And then we have Orange and Prisma. It's just like, you know. And Robin, I'll message you on who I think it was doing it. Because I have my suspicions on who it was. Thank you, Darkheart. But I don't want to say it publicly who I think it was that was doing that. Oh, guys, I did order something, actually. I relented, and I actually decided to buy the book. But I found out on November 9th it's going to be... I don't want to say the name because it's just... Because I don't want to accuse a person publicly without having the evidence, but I do have enough evidence to know who this person is. I like this picture too. Even though this is 2020, I figured, you know what, this is a perfect picture. It's a full picture. We can have fun doing things with Paul. This person doesn't deserve my, I don't want to accuse them, because if I open up my mouth and I publicly accuse them and I'm wrong, then I'm the idiot. I just think that there's a lot of people out there who just want attention, and I don't want to give them the attention because that's what they really want. So, okay, what happened last year when I tried to get the last book of this woman, I did spend the $45. It is, I will give you guys hints on who it is. I did say who it was from in Michelle's stream last night. They want air, they want attention, and that's all they want. I refuse to give them attention because, you know, I want this channel to be about positivity and good things, you know. It is my channel. You know, and someone once said to me, "You're so negative in other streams, but you're so positive in your own stream." But you know, it's like it's different because it's my stream, so I'm going to do what I want on my stream. Yes, I was funny, Robin. We had a late night adult. I had a late night adult chat. Michelle had a late night adult stream. I think she deleted the stream, so you guys can't watch it back. But we had a ball last night, and it was really, really adult fun. What I mean by adult fun is adult fun. You know, I want to promote people who tend to be like, you know, they focus on the positive. They don't focus on the negative. But back to the book I bought. I did buy it on Etsy because I couldn't wait for it anymore to come on Amazon. And the last time I tried to buy a book by this illustrator, it sold out on Amazon. So then I had to wait another month for it to get the book. So literally, I decided to go and spend the $40-something on it. I think we all have a dirty side to us. This is the orange in Prismacolor. I did buy, I'll tell you what I bought, guys, so you guys don't guess it. I did buy Fairy Celebrations. I decided not to wait for it on Amazon, and I just purchased it. I could not wait anymore. I need the book. And I blame Shalene, May, after seeing some of their work in it. You know, I get called a stick in the mud a lot of times, but I'm not a stick in the mud. You know, especially when I used to be in the bowling leagues. I used to be accused of doing there was one woman in my bowling league. She would always accuse us of being, "Oh, you people are foul." Did you order it from Etsy too? Did you order it directly from Etsy, Nika? From Clara's store, or did you order it from 70 East Books or Cool Craft Book? No, I do love my marker, but the markers bleed through this kind of paper, so that's why we're not using markers. What I really should have done was copy this picture onto marker paper, but I don't have marker paper that fits this paper. And my scanner, for whatever reason, did not want to scan this page into my computer, so I have to get one chance at this. That Clara Markova book is just really beautiful. I think it's the most beautiful one. But then I think every book that she does is her most beautiful one, you know. I think that will be the last book that I buy for a while. I'm at the point where I have to stop buying books right now because I have so many that it becomes hard for me. I haven't even watched Titans yet today. If you're not familiar with Titans, it's a DC show that's on their streaming service. It's based on the comic book Teen Titans, the many different versions of it, because there's been several incarnations of it in the comics over the years. So I have the 1980 version. I have some issues from there, and then I have some of the issues from the 1984 series. You know, I like books that are different. Excuse me? Look, guys. Oh, our pencil is so nubby nub. Sammy calls me a criminal when I do that. You know, I wasn't going to buy the calendar until I saw Flip Through. And I forget who did the Flip Through that convinced me to buy it. I think it was Color with Claire that convinced me to get it. And some of you may have been hearing about this new subscription box called Upgrade. And I tell you, who did it? Gem, I forget her channel's name, but she had an Upgrade unboxing. She missed the first one. But get this, guys, those markers that she got in the Upgrade, they are about $80 to get a small set of those. I looked up what those markers cost her in that set. But I want to see what else they include in that before I commit, because I'd like to see what they do after like a 3 or 4 month period, you know? They're going to include different supplies. Thing about Sketchbox is like I like that it's different every month. That's got to be rough to be in physical therapy, but you know what? You're going to feel better afterwards. You're going to be able to move around a lot more efficiently. Because it's autumn. Both are beautiful, but both are different. You know what I mean? Depends on what you like. You know, if I was you, Michelle, and you're deciding which ones you want to get, look at some flip throughs on people's channels and type in Seasons and Flora, and then look at the flip throughs there, and I'm sure you'll find a flip through of Seasons and Flora. And then you look at the pictures and go and determine which one you would like more. You know, where Flora has more, you know, floral scenes and, you know, nature stuff, Seasons have more stuff for the holidays and things like that. But they have really, they're both nice books. You can't go wrong with either one. Then if that's what you want to do, for me, I have all I have a lot of different books, so each book is different in the way that you go and approach it. I think you would like Jennifer Stay's books too, but you have to go to Cover and Pages list. You can get a customized book made, but you would pick the pictures, you would pick the paper and all that stuff. So you could pick the pictures that you like from it and do a book. But remember, you get only the first 20 pages. I think you get the first 20 or 25 pages. I'm not familiar with how many pages because it's been a while since I've done that. But you might like her books. Just saying. Light chrome yellow. Yes, pumpkins can be yellow. They can also be green. I've been wanting to do a pumpkin. I've been wanting to color a pumpkin. Does anybody remember which Kirby book has that pumpkin in? I'm trying to remember. That's really good, Robin. Even in my heyday, I could never do that with my blog. So I haven't updated my blog at all this year. I feel so bad. I'm at the point where I'm just like, it is what it is. And so 3 color combos. Combo is so the tree, spring green, light chrome yellow, and orange from Prisma. This is lime green. Yeah, the paper. And then you could choose if you want it spiral bound or not, too. Keep that in mind. I like Jennifer Stay's books because they're quick, they're easy. And then if you want to work with markers like me, you could do that, too. She might like it if she looks around, but I didn't think Jennifer Stay was my style either, but I really have come to like her pictures. At first it was like, but then, the more I saw her stuff, I liked it. Earth green, yellowish. This is a poly. I'm going to bring out something that I haven't brought out and used in a long time, guys. I don't have to color in here. Darn it. Thought I had to color in there, but obviously not. No, that's not it. There's my green case. I know exactly where it is. I know where everything is most of the time. Look at these. Oh no, these are my Artesian watercolor pencils. I never use. We're not using water on this. Ooh. Oh, those are good. Not find what I'm looking for, guys. What I means. They're all the way in the back. Okay. Gold. Tombos. Irritants. Ah, here they are. Here they are. I have a lot of pencils sets. Depends on what you like. You know, like I like her work. So these are Sohos. I know what every case is because every case looks different. Now, some of you may not recognize these. These are Sohos. That's not what we're going to use, but they have nice colors. They have nice full colors. These babies. Who remembers these babies? I think you like Flora. Come on, who knows what these are? These are Stripper Farbins. These are the original. These are the ones before the names. I have another set of the originals. I do not have the new ones with the names on them. Who do you have all of the books? Yes, Stripper Farbin. I have another set of pencils that look just like these, and I forgot what they're called. They look just like the Stripper Farbins, but they're not. And no, they're not Sergeant Art. Jade Summer, Flower Girls. I've wanted to color something with a pumpkin in it, and I've wanted to color a fall scene. I think Jennifer Stay is a really good artist, but she also gives you a lot of tips. And I think a lot of times we forget that Jennifer Stay has a lot of tips and a lot of knowledge. I haven't been to her lives in a while just because I've been really tired, and also a lot of my shows come on during that Wednesday slot. So I've been watching a lot of shows like The Challenge, American Horror Story. And it looks like I'm on the verge of finishing Original Bliss Volume 1. I think I have very few pages left to do. In that book, I think I have like 2 or 3 left. Not exactly sure how many, but I have a lot of whips in that book. So I had a few whips and they're getting shorter and shorter. But what happened was because I did those with different markers and different pencils. I have to try and find matches to those colors that I use. Or at the very least, very close to that. That's very important to do product testing because sometimes, a lot of us don't get to test those products. Some of the people that I love Jake Summers Grayscale. I hate to say that, but I really do love the Grayscale. I know a lot of people. Lana Lazavia does some really good books, but you know who also does a lot of Grayscale is Nikki Burnett. Nikki Burnett has a big thing of Grayscale on her website. I think, it's a lot of fun to watch her and Steve together. So this color is number 24. These are from the original strip of Farming line. And I thought it was a lot of fun when Steve colored for one of the first time, when Steve first colored on his camera. This is the purple, 24. Then after we finish this picture, we'll be working on something from Hannah Carlson. What was fun? Oh yeah, when Steve tried to color for the first time. I called them the SF pencils. For the longest time, I called them the SF thing because I couldn't. rightfully say the name, and I kept getting corrected by several people. Maybe a darker blue. What color should we put the skirt? That's purple. I'm thinking pink, but it has to be a dark enough pink that. I have the grayscale one. The mermaid grayscale one. And I have the line art of that. I originally bought the line art one because they didn't at the time have the grayscale book. So for a long time I just kept buying the Jade Summer books. Not really thinking. Now this color is number 37. Hi Zoe. How are you? Everybody, the amazing and lovely Zoe Archer is here. This is usually when I do stream. It's 2 o'clock, but we started a little late today because I had a few things to take care of. Yeah, but the grayscale one has more shade into it. It's the same pictures that are in the grayscale, but if you have markers, you can do grayscale. And we are coloring from the 2020 Color in Heaven catalog. Zoe, do you have the Christmas special? I have not watched always completed pages. I've been watching a lot of people. I've been meaning to. I just saved them to my watch later pile. And then when I have time, I'll watch them because there's so many people who have so many amazing channels. So, do you have the Christmas special, Zoe, from Color in Heaven? I thought you did. Who are the artists in there, by the way? I know one is Micah Jelena, the other one is Charles Santor, but I forget who the other artists were. Yes, she does do great pictures. Zoe, we're using the Schriftwerk Farben pencils right now, but before we were using Prismas, Pablos, and Polys. So these I took out because I had to dig through my drawer to find them. So it was time to dig through them. This is my favorite sharpener, by the way. Zoe, this is a swordfish sharpener. It's like the best sharpener. It sharpens everything. Holbeins, Pablos, Prismas, Polys, my Tombow Irritants. Every pencil I own, it sharpens beautifully. The Micah Jelena and the Charles Santor I knew. So she's saying, who is Creative Happy Life? That sounds like a YouTube channel. So I knew about 2 of the 5, so that should be interesting. Because it sounds like I know the person who's Creative Happy Life. I think there's a YouTube channel called that or something like that. You know, even though it's a fall picture, I cannot help but bring in pink and purple. I haven't gotten my copy yet because I live in the U.S. And as some of you know, Color in Heaven is I think, an English company. So people who live in the UK get their books a lot quicker as far as the Color in Heaven magazines go. I'll tell you something, Zoe. I think the Halloween issue was better last year than this year. This year they put in a lot of people I don't know. Okay, so thank you, Robin. Robin found out who Creative Happy Life is. I don't think any issue is bad. I just think it may not be that particular person's style. Like Adorable Aliens. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was a good, like the art in it. I was not one of my favorite issues. Adorable Alien. I gave it away because personally, for me, I don't like coloring that kind of thing. That's just a personal thing. It's not my taste. Doesn't mean that it's not a bad book. It's just not for me. You know, some people are going to have very distinct taste in what they like to color. No problem. We're doing Hannah Vember, which is Hannah Lynn and Hannah Carlson. So it's Hannah Vember. Bye, Zoe. So sometimes I think to myself, I want a pet. And then I think to myself, you know, having a pet is a big responsibility. We're at that 1 hour mark. So, and don't worry, guys. I have a second set of Schiffer Farbins. The original ones. Because when I bought these original ones, I bought two sets. One for myself and one as a backup set. I think these are going to be apples. And we're going to make them red apples. We're not going to make them Granny Smith. Granny Smith are the green apples, which are delicious, by the way. And then I would think my pet would get all over the place. Granny Smith apples are really good. I think they're actually better tasting. And this is just my opinion. I think they're better tasting than the red ones. This is all going to be green. I know this is all going to be green. So. And I woke up really late today, so I didn't get a chance to film more flip throughs. Oh, those are good too, Robin. You know, I am enjoying. Who here watches American Horror Story? I love American Horror Story. I actually think I've been enjoying this season more than I enjoyed last season. But then again, I love everything 80s. So for me, it's like just a wonderful thing to relive the 80s through that, even if it's vicarious and we had the horrible hair, the horrible outfits. And at the time, we thought those were so cool looking, that big ass hair. How we ever thought having that big ass hair was cool? No, I didn't think I would like it. I thought it was going to be really campy, and instead they turned it into a good story. You know, the thing about American Horror Story and the brilliance behind it is that it's always been one of those shows that is like really just good for. And no, I did not order the Christmas special. They have another one that's called Nice Little Christmas Special, Color in Heaven. I did not order that because I have to order it that separately. And at the moment, I'm trying to make room for everything. And I'm not doing very well at making room for things. Oh, that's nice, Rosemary. I like that. You could do a nice little thing. Have any of you ever tried peanut butter with apples? Take a little peanut butter, you put apple, you cut the apples up, and then you dip the apple in with peanut butter, and it's yummy. Have you ever tried doing that? I normally don't like peanut butter, but the only time I have peanut butter really is when I'm doing sliced apples and I dip them in there. It's really a really fun experience. Well, don't worry, we'll do the deer too. I'm going to do the deer too. I just haven't figured out what shade of brown I'm doing the deer yet. Maybe we'll do the trees. Oh, we got a raccoon. What are you getting, Michelle? I've never tried peanut butter on bananas. I gotta try that. That sounds interesting. Oh my God, somebody just messaged me during the stream. I don't like when people message me. I keep getting this one person who's always messengering me. At the crock of every day, this person messengers me. Did you get the floral or did you get seasons? That's good. Can't wait to see what you get. I like using different pencils. This is number 67. What is a Honeycrisp apple? I've never had it. I don't think I've ever had a Honeycrisp apple. What is that? That sounds really interesting. I think I'd like that. Who doesn't like to try new foods and new things? As long as it's not too exotic, I'll try it. I love those streams, happy meals, but you got to have enough in your haul to be able to do a happy meal. Some people actually wait to show their happy meal and then they do videos because sometimes you know what happens? I find that some people get very jealous of other people's good fortune. Ooh, that sounds really good. Talking about her Rosemary's the Honeycrisp. I've never had a Honeycrisp apple, so I don't know what it is. I probably have had it. I just probably didn't know what it was called. This is number 68. Hmm. You're making me hungry and wanting some apples. This is a Schiffer Farben. This is number 68. Hi, Tracy. How are you? I know. This is how I find a lot of books, too, that I want. I want the new Mystic Art Mirrors one. Only thing is right now I can't get it because I have too much. So I have to actually either finish a book or give some more stuff away. Kim. We're good. We're coloring with a lot of different pencils. Today we have colored with Pablo's, Polychromos, Prismas. I've had those. Those are delicious. This is 60. We're using my Schiffer Farbens. Yeah, we were talking about apples and other stuff. So, aw, they're so delicious. Someone asked me, was I going to get another set of markers or another pencils? I would say no for pencils right now, just because I think I have enough pencils as it is, and I have a hard enough time finding the ones. Okay, Kim, giveaway next week. There will be a giveaway next week, so. I'm sorry to hear that your son's allergic to apples because they're so delicious. They're like one of the best and most tastiest things that I love. I want a slice. You know, I knew somebody who had a serious peanut butter allergy. She couldn't even touch anything with peanut; it would make her high. The moment she touched anything with peanut butter or peanut butter oil, or anybody who had touched peanut butter and didn't have their cleans, she would just freaking. It'd be like a reaction like you hadn't seen. Happy November, faithfulness. Faith is in the house. Wow, we got a lot of people in the house today. 17. So next week we'll do a giveaway, guys. So I got to get the books ready for giveaway. So you know what's funny is in my other room I have a box of books that still need to be flipped to, but the thing is going down tremendously. Then we're going to use a polychrome because they have nice browns. You know, people don't realize, you know, until you actually see someone have a really bad reaction with peanut butter. And I tell people, take that seriously, because a peanut butter allergy, or even anybody who has peanut butter allergies, I mean, those are serious allergies. Those are not things that they want to happen to them. So now we go back to Polly's. Burnt ochre. Those are serious and should be taken seriously. And that is the spring green in Pablo. And this color is burnt ochre in the polychromos. You know, and I tell people, take the peanut butter allergy very seriously. I've seen people literally have hives when they do peanut butter. So do not take a peanut butter or peanut allergy lightly, because those people have serious reactions. I saw someone touch just the oil and they had a breakout. Exactly. So that's why I stopped eating at certain places, because one of my coworkers has a peanut butter allergy. So I can't even go to eat at certain places if she's around, because I don't want to contaminate anything. And even if I do eat it, after I'm done eating, I wash my hands, I wash everything that's around me, and I have to sanitize everything. Even your hands, after you eat anything that has an allergen. People think that that's... Also, I've seen people with copper allergies. Does anybody know what a copper allergy is? That's a real allergy too. And sometimes people don't even know they have allergies until they have a serious reaction that sends them to the hospital. I have a coworker. She didn't even realize she had a peanut butter allergy or a peanut allergy, and she touched something, and all of a sudden she broke out and had to go to the hospital. You know, we could get allergies anytime in life, Rosemary. And part of the reason why people are getting more food allergies, and they've even said this, part of the reason why we're getting more food allergies than ever before is because of what they put in Wasm nuts. Ugh. Part of the reason why people are getting more allergic to their food is because of GMOs. The genetically... Ugh, I hate rodents. You know, people think, oh, you have a little... You know, these are things that normally normal people wouldn't know about, because who would think that GMOs, which is genetically modified food, GMOs are what's causing a lot of allergies. A lot of people never used to have gluten allergies. And part of the reason why there's so many gluten allergies is because of GMOs. I have cousins who have who can't eat certain things because they have to have gluten-free products. So if they want bread, it has to be gluten-free. So when they come over, I really try to go to a place that will sell GMOs. And there are a few places in my neighborhood that do carry gluten-free products. So I'm very lucky that I have a supermarket that has that. Not all supermarkets have that. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to rotate the book a little bit so I can have an easier way to color this. Then once we're done with the trees, ooh, that doesn't sound right. That's my swordfish, which I love my swordfish. Look how nice and sharp it is again. Well, not everybody can do that, grow their own food. Hello, Shara. I did finish reading DC's, which is a zombie comic book they're doing. Like, it's a zombie series they're doing in DC. It was like a 6-issue miniseries. I read it. I thought it was fantabulous. And we will continue this picture tomorrow because there's still so much to do. We still have the mountains, we still have the wings, we still have the skin, we still have the flute, we still have the animals. We still have a lot to do in this picture. I really like this picture. Well, it is a calendar, Rosemary. It's from the 2020 Color in Heaven calendar. This is Hannah Lynn's entry into the picture. I like the picture. I chose it purposely because it had a great picture with white. Here's my white pencil. The 034. I mean, there's a lot in this picture, but I love things like this that are just nature-based. And I purposely made this pink and purple because it's just going to stand out more in the picture. Paper's really pretty. It's really nice. Paper's very smooth. The only thing about this is I wouldn't use watercolors or markers on this paper, as I had a calendar. The Kelly O'Gorman calendar, as I learned, markers bleed through it, so I'm not going to do that again. Paper's very smooth. It's very good. This is from Color in Heaven. So you know when you buy a Color in Heaven, that you get quality paper. This is going to be gray and black. They are leaves, actually. Believe it or not, yeah. Paper is leaves. Perfect, beautiful. And I'm using my budget-friendly pencils and my expensive pencils, and they both seem to be working very well. This is number 63. Hi, Victoria. Pencils are like butter. But because I'm such a hard presser, I always have to, when I use pencils, I always have to, when I'm using markers, it's different as opposed to using pencils. I suppose you could use watercolors if you're really good with water. If you're not good with water like me, I wouldn't recommend using watercolors until you get really good at it. Like May can do anything with watercolors. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. We are using at the moment Schiffer Farbens, Victoria and Faith and Shara to the new people who came in. So we're gonna go about 10 more minutes, guys. We're gonna go till 4 o'clock and then we're gonna try and finish this section. I'm working on one section at a time. But maybe I'll do her leaves, her wings, but I'll do them in a different color. Who is supposed to come out with the bigger set? Schiffer Farbens? They've been saying that for years, so and they never did. Or are you talking about Black Widows? Bye, Michelle. Have a nice day. Number 38. Oh, no. I hate when I get that thing. The connection is unstable. How is everybody's connection? So this is number 38. That's which one, for the calendar? No, they're different. You know, they're each by different artists, like the Selena Fennec one. Hold on. Where can I show you? I did do a flip through of this. I just haven't aired it yet. If I know I was going to do that. Hold on. Where can I give you the example of the pictures? Hold on. Rosemary wants to see them. In the back of the book, they give you an example of all of them. So here, get like Dusty. But if you want to look at them, some are not as detailed as others, but for the most part, they're pretty detailed. Some of them are more detailed than others. Like here's one from Dusty. I like this one, but I don't. It's not my favorite. Then you get something from Hollow Moon Art. Christine Karen. Kelly O'Gorman. Of course, everybody knows Kelly O'Gorman's really detailed. This comes from Kanuko Igusa. If you know anything about Rhapsody in the Forest and One Man and One Here, Micah Jelena. Just example of some of the pictures. These are the pictures in it. Now this one is very detailed, and this is a Selena Fennec one. Ann Stokes. This one kind of terrifies me because I need an idea on how I'm going to do it. Zan Van Zed. White Stag, you know that person as the Misfits person. This one is Inaris Guerrero. We almost did this one today, guys. I've been meaning to do this one, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it till next Halloween. Then this one that we're currently working on, which is the Hannah Lynn. And then we get this one by Adele Lorraine. And if people don't know who Adele Lorraine is, that's Meadow Haven. So if you guys want to see those pictures, I did do a flip too, so keep that in mind. So now this is number 38. When I do her wings, then we will officially be done. But I'm going to do her wings in a different color. I'm going to do them in a different green. This color is Cobalt Green, and this is a Holbein. It's one of the few Holbeins I have. I only have 12 of them. I still want Holbein's pencils, but at this point, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not going to get it for a long time because there are the things that have to come first. Maybe one day I'll get a set of them. Bye, everybody. Bye, Micah. Next week we'll do a giveaway. We got to get the giveaway stuff ready. This paper takes pencils very nicely. Victoria Colors, it is Hannah November. Now, for those who came in late, Hannah November is basically Hannah Land, Hannah Calls and Books. That's what we're doing this month on the channel, and the hashtag is Hannah Vember. I put it in the title and the description. Well, this image you can only get on the calendar. You can't get it anywhere else because it's a Color in Heaven exclusive. Yes, we are. I may do another grayscale month next year. So this is what we've done. Remember, guys, we still got to do the clouds. We got to do the sky, maybe, if I decide to do the sky. We got all the stuff here. A raccoon, we got corn, we got a basket, we got a deer to color, or whatever this is. We got a basket full of apples to color, and then we got more stuff to color here. So there's a lot of stuff to still color. So, guys, thank you for coming to the stream. I really, your help comes first, Victoria. So, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this stream. We will continue this tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Hopefully, we start at 2, if not 15, or whenever I get a chance to do it. But usually it's around 2 or a little bit before 2. So, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye, everybody.